welcome back to Victoria's Educational Services. Today, we're discussing important information that you should know about homeschool pods in New York State. I've seen a ton of interest about this lately, so I'm here to just clear up some information and let you know what the requirements are if you plan on using a homeschool pod in New York State. A lot of people are wondering if homeschool pods are allowed by New York State. So the answer is yes, they are allowed by New York State. However, there are requirements that you should be aware of, which include that students may be instructed in a group, but not for the majority of home instruction. So this means a tutor can instruct a group for 49% of all instruction, but the majority, the other 51%, technically needs to be provided in a one-to-one setting. So if you're wondering, well, how can I meet those requirements? I'll give you an example. So Victoria's Educational Services offers a homeschool pod that provides 2 hours of in-home instruction from Monday through Friday. We cover the core educational content, subjects like reading, math, writing, so on. So that can account for 49% of the student's instruction. The rest of that student's day can be tied into learning by going on field trips, going shopping with parents, cooking and measuring ingredients, reading before bedtime. Just by having your child participate in little things throughout your day, you're giving them the other 51% of their instruction. So you can participate in a homeschool pod, which takes the stress out of homeschooling by providing all of the educational core subjects, but you would still be in compliance with the state. So you may be wondering, well, how would New York State know if my child is instructed in a group or privately? And the short answer is they wouldn't. New York State can only conduct a home visit if a child is on probation due to lack of academic progress based on data that you, the parent, submits. And they would have to give 3 days notice. Other than that, the state may request a home visit, but you are not obligated to consent to that request. If you're wondering if you can hire a private tutor to homeschool your child, the answer is yes. A private tutor can teach your child 100% of the time. The catch is that a private tutor is typically more expensive than registering for a homeschool pod, and it also doesn't come with the socialization aspect that a pod would. But the answer is still yes, you can hire a private tutor to take care of 100% of the instruction. You may be wondering what the benefits are of hiring a teacher to teach a homeschool pod. So the first is you would lessen your workload and your stress. Teachers are trained in the best ways to implement lessons, track student progress, and check for student understanding. Most parents find homeschooling a stressful process. Hiring a teacher for a homeschool pod takes all the stress out of homeschooling and leaves you time for the fun stuff, taking your child to museums, aquariums, local events, and more. Another benefit of pods is that socialization is built into them. Your child will still be learning with a small group of peers. By having a teacher instruct your small group, you're also ensuring that your child is still learning from a professional. For access to my free handout with this information on it, please click on the link in the description. I currently offer homeschool pods in Staten Island, New York. If you're interested in any of my services, please click on the link to my Facebook page and send me a message so I can give you additional information. That's all for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope this video helped you. Please like and subscribe so that I can continue to provide free educational videos. Comment with any questions or suggestions for tutorials that you would like to see next. Until next time, bye!